All right, we're here with the Springfield men's basketball team. Coach, if you just want to open things up with an opening statement.
First of all, it was a great basketball game, and when you get right down to it, it's always a play or two that makes a difference. And I thought we played a great first half defensively and gave us enough of a cushion to hang on in the end. And they played great second half. We got some things that we could do a little better, and that always happens in a game, but when it all came down to it, we got great plays out of these guys and a couple key plays from a few other guys, so it was enough to get the job done.
Excellent. If you guys open it up to the media.
What's this mean for your program to get your first NCAA win, I think, in over 10 years?
You're bringing that up. I have no idea that that's true, and I'm thank you for bringing it up. It's great for the program. I'm happy for these guys, and we got 3 seniors that put it on the line for their 4 years, and we live to fight another day, and that's awesome. So I'm very happy for that, especially.
Getting their top player Smith into foul trouble, how key was that for you guys?
It was very key. He's outstanding, and fouls are something that kind of impact more than just shot percentages and things like that. It changes how a kid plays defense. He's a great player. So it was important for us. We had a guy with 4 fouls that kind of impacted us too, and the guys circled the wagons for that time period. We had to get him out of the game and save him. Those things happen, but it was a big impact on the game for sure.
Statistically, I know coming in they had pretty highly ranked defense. How were you guys able to knock down so many shots tonight?
I think the execution of our offense at times was outstanding, and the open looks we got when we worked our offense got the shots we want. The guys know when they're going to get there, and they were able to knock them down. I mean, it takes 2 things: execution, and you still got to knock the shot down. We did.
And for you guys, the 3-pointer there at the end, shot goes up. I mean, is your heart in your throat at that point when that thing's going up?
Yeah, because I've been on the other end of it where it does go in, and it was looked online, so it was a tough, long wait till it missed, but I'm happy it did.
Yeah, same thing. You just kind of play good defense, don't leave the ground, and hope for the best. Not much you can do at that point, so just glad I didn't make it.
Jake, you were National Rookie of the Year, and you've already played some tough teams your first couple of seasons. How did your first taste of NCAA tournament
It was nervous. I think just getting used to the environment, knowing what's at stake, knowing the last time I played with a kid I grew up with is scary. But I think you just got to put those aside and play hard. And I think tomorrow will be better. And I don't think that's the last of what we can do. And I really hope we can keep pushing forward.
Coach, how do you do?
How do you do?
Yeah.
We won the game. When you have the numbers that he has, it's an impact on the game, and I'm sure there's things that he would take back and do differently, and don't we all?
Absolutely.
So I think he'd be the first to tell you that, but he brings a dimension to the game that is threatening to anybody we play, and we try to do our best to maximize it. And, he's got a great motor, so we don't give him much time to sit back and relax, I can tell you.
Coach, you talk all year about how rebounding is about attitude and effort. I thought you guys really dominated the glass tonight. Talk about how important it was for you guys defensively to take care of those rebounds.
It's always a huge factor when you get to championship level basketball. If you don't do it, you probably don't win those games. I don't know if I totally agree with you that we dominated the boards. I think there were a few that we could have gotten and would have made the game different at the end. But over the course of the body of work of the game, I thought we did a great job rebounding and playing great defense.
Andy Ullman made a pretty big push there for you guys. You made a 1-possession game late, and you kept coming down 2 possessions in a row where you hit some big threes. Talk about, kind of they mentioned before, you guys have played in some big games this year, played some nationally ranked teams. Are you able to draw on that past experience to hit some big shots?
Yeah, I mean, Coach said it before, we played a tough schedule for a reason, and we've been on the other side where teams make runs, and we knew they were going to make runs, and we just tried to respond, and I happened to be open, and I hit him, so it was huge. I'm just happy we came away with the win.
Jake, last question. Defensively, defensively, you guys held Albart to 26 points in that first half. A team that came in averaging 82. Talk about your guys' focus from that onset to really lock them up defensively.
Actually, I
personally wish the game was in the 60s, 70s. We like that pace, but they played in the 80s and 90s, and I think the second half we kind of ended up going in their kind of style, and that kind of bit us in the butt in the end because they made it a close game. But we luckily made shots and came through with it. But going into tomorrow, I would like to slow the game down a little bit more and utilize possessions.
This question is for any of you guys, maybe you, Andy. You guys had a 5-game losing streak, and I know you played 3 NESCAC teams, and you went down to San Antonio. Then you came back and you won a bunch. What changed?
Well, we had break, and I thought we went into break with the right mindset, knowing that we had to change, and we kind of changed the way we practice, and that affected the game, and we just kept it rolling. And winning's contagious, so when you get a couple in a row, it kind of keeps feeding it, and that's what happened.
If you look at the sequence of those games, it was whoever does the scheduling for Springfield College, it's got to be out of his mind. We played Trinity on Thursday, played Williams at Williams on Saturday, went to Amherst on Tuesday, and then got on a plane to go to San Antonio Wednesday morning. And by the way, it isn't any of the people in the back of the room that are responsible for the scheduling, just so you know. But I do think that difficulty in the scheduling comes out, and depending on the character of the players, comes out, and that's exactly why we can get in a game like today, and we're just going out and trying to play our game and do the things we do well offensively and defend.
Thank you.
All set?
Anybody else? All right, guys. Well, thank you for answering the questions. Congratulations on a big win, and good luck moving forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.